Okay. Well, I want to welcome everybody. This is November 2nd, 2018. This is our fall coopering class. Right now you see Mike and Chuck. Chuck, I thought we were going to give him the award for the furthest to attend our class. Chuck hails from Florida. And we're so happy to have Chuck here. But now, as you can see, I'm going to scroll over here. This little guy here with a little funny hat on. That's Sean. Thumbs up, Sean. Sean lives in Norway. He's home visiting family, and it just worked out that my class is the same day that he was able to come up and make it. And then we have Rick here. And what they're doing is they are on an English shaving horse that I personally designed for coopering. I'll come back over here to Mike because he's got a piece of wood in there. You can see how it's rounded the head is, so it doesn't do any bruising on the staves. So all of the staves look really good. They're just getting started. As you can see, they've got their stacks of staves there and Chuck, and right now they're all just making sawdust. And that's the best sound anybody can have in the morning. And yes, that's Dan over there. Some call him Pastor Dan, I call him Cooper Dan. He's now a cooper, working in our cooper shop. And he always comes down and helps me when we have a big class, and this is one of our biggest. And we love having all these guys in here. We're in the shop, we're making staves. Doesn't get any better than that, does it, Mike?
It doesn't.
It's relaxing. Okay, we're still in the morning of day one. I wanted to show you a quick video. This is Mike. He's now using the Cooper's joiner, putting the angles on them and the taper. We do that all at one time. Now I come back here. Rick is actually using the hollowing knife. He's hollowing the inside of it out. Don't forget to keep your foot on it. I will tell you, this is a little slick. Some of them I put masking tape on that. Okay. So it actually holds better. Oh, I had the video going on that. But Rick is hollowing out his staves. Don't hit your head, Mike, when you lean up. Dan is giving Sean a little instruction over there and over this way. Chuck's being awful quiet this morning.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady, that's what we like to hear. So he's checking out his work. He's got a lot of shavings on the floor. That means he's doing some work. I say that for your wife's benefit, so she knows you're actually like working. So, a lot of shavings on the floor here. Great start to the first morning of our Cooper class. Okay, we got Rick over here now on the Cooper's joiner. He's checking his angle. That looks really good. Really good. Yeah, now just flip it over like that. And he's putting his edges on. He's doing the taper and the angle all in one. Now most people have a compound miter saw in their shop in a modern wood shop, but we do it the old-fashioned way. Wow, that's almost perfect here, bud. Okay. Very, very good. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's go back over here. Mike thought he was in a hurry there. We'll just start calling him Max Klinger.
Yeah.
Got in a hurry talking to a fellow Bluffton air. Sean is warming up because he had to take his hat off. Of course, if he's used to Norway, it's probably chillier there, isn't it? Or is this your summer over there?
It's actually a little warmer.
Is it?
Yeah. When it does snow, I don't like it.
See how Sean's head's shining? That's from the sweat.
Hard work.
This is Dan over here. First thing, Dan comes in this morning with a big smile on his face. Can I start a fire, Mark? Can I start a fire? And I said, sure, Dan, a small one. Now I got guys wanting to pass out in here because, well, go back here to Rick. He can't take anything else off. I won't let him. But he's sweating. So you guys know who to blame on this one, right? Dan the man. Okay, We're still day one in the Cooper shop. I assume it might still be morning. But we got Mike and Sean here. The mighty warrior. And they've got their buckets raised. And Rick over here is about ready to saw his off square the bottom. And over here behind me here, Chuck is putting his final edges on his pile. And so we're going to have all these hoops raised really, really soon. Which we're having a great time. So, how are you doing, Chuck? You like the class so far, Chuck?
I'm loving it.
Loving it? All right, how about Mike and Sean? You guys?
Yes, it's fantastic.
Fantastic, all right.
Well worth the trip from Florida.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. I agree anyways. Now, what country are you from?
Norway.
Norway. I was going to say Romania. See, Norway. Sean is from Norway. Mike, he's from Ohio, so we can't really get... And I want to say Rick is from Catalpa, because that's Catalpa Wood, but you're not. Catawba Island, up by Portland. He's from Ohio. Let's stick with that. So,
Portland.
what did I just say? I screwed that up? I did screw it up, didn't I?
What do you mean, Catawba or
Port Clinton.
Port Clinton? Yeah, that's where. It's right near.
Okay. Okay, we're still on day one. Sean here is using the scorp, smoothing the inside out really good. Mike here is using the scorp as well. Over there, Rick is actually starting to use the crows. And Chuck here, he's using the bow saw to saw up his bucket. So all 4 buckets are in their rings. Everything's starting to look fairly good. And nobody has yelled at me. That's always a positive. Now, you guys want to know a little trick, Mike? What you're doing now, if you would have made all the staves the same thickness,
Sure.
you would have skipped this. That's why it's always imperative to stay as close as you can to doing it, because that would save you a lot more work here now. And you want that smooth. You really want it smooth. And the most important part is on the bottom end of it. You want that down at least 2 to 3 inches. You want that as smooth as you can get it. Take your time. Don't let the saw do the work. I forgot to tell you, Rick, you might want to just go around it and score it all the way around it.
I did.
Okay, there you go. Day one, doing great. Okay, we're in the afternoon of day one. Looking over here, Sean is working on his bottom for his bucket. And if I come over here, I'll scroll down and if you look inside, Rick has his bottom in. Now he's sawing it off with the handle. His face is red. And then here's Chuck over here using the crows. He's about got it done, I think.
I think so.
Well, go around it with the crows so I can hear it. Sounds like you're still grabbing. Do it a little more, because it shouldn't be cutting anything. And then Mike's back there getting ready to shave his bottom. So day one is going exceptionally well. I want to wish everybody a good morning. The great thing about day 2 of the Black Swamp Cooperage beginning coopering class is my guys all showed up again. That's always a plus.
Is this yours? This yours?
Yes.
What are you trying to take this off?
We got to take this black one. So I want this at the very top.
Okay, that's what I was.
Rick is making his bands. They're all banding except Chuck, which Chuck will be doing it here in a few minutes too. He just got his holes drilled, and now he's rasping out the hole. Dane here's getting set up so Rick can put on a band. Sean has got his first band just about ready to go on his bucket right here, and Mike already screwed up one, so he's doing it again.
That was practice.
Oh, okay, practice. He still
I wanted
screwed
to show
it.
you guys how not to
How
do
not to do it. You did that well.
it. You learn from mistakes.
You did that very well. The youth today. So day one or day two here. I'm even confused. I'm just glad they're all, well, Norway had to be here. So, but Chucky even made it, and he said he's not real sore. So his wisdom yesterday of taking it slow and steady paid off for him. Plus, he probably made his wife give him a massage last night. So day one, hopefully here this morning we'll have buckets looking pretty good. Okay, we're moving along here of day two. This is Rick and Chuck. What I'm gonna don't you? That wasn't funny, Rick. And I'm gonna come in here and zoom in. They've got their lines. What we're doing is we're making a lap joint. You come down and Rick, he's thinning his section out there, and that's looking pretty good, Rick. Took you long enough, but it's looking pretty good. And I come over here, Sean's got a band on here.
You want the pliers to hold it?
Yeah, Mr. Norway, don't be so brave. Use your pliers. Even I use. You don't have one on yet? You broke another one.
No, I've had two on. One didn't pass quality.
And that-
That I don't think that one. I think that one's gonna break.
We'll see. Let's look
Okay.
it up.
yeah.
trees in
Tunisia, really? See, this is the one thing I love about my class is it's so diverse. We've got a citrus grower right here in Chuck. This is a dentist. Yes, I said dentist. He sticks his hands in people's mouths. How much trust do you have? Don't be laughing there, Mr. Norway. I'm coming to you. And here's Mr. Norway, Sean. His wife's going to love him when he gets home because we're just having so much fun with him. And he's got that. What kind of hat is that called? It looks like a Santa hat if it would be red and white.
Exactly.
Do you have a little bowl on it? You do! You've got a bowl on it! Look at that! Also, it's a whole facial thing.
It's old Finnish war hat.
A Finnish war hat. What's the ball for? What, did it used to be a lead ball and they bang it on somebody? How old is that? Because I bet that's older, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
No.
At least early 80s.
Is it? Wow. And then over here's Mikey wearing a Buckeye shirt. He's hoping that they have a comeback today against Nebraska.
Better than last time, I hope.
Well, anything that they do could be better than last time.
It'd be tough to be worse.
So, okay, it looks like almost everybody has their first band on their buckets, and they did it all by themselves. I haven't really helped them yet. So, good morning. Dan's doing a lot of work, though. He's helping them.
He is.
And so, good day, day number 2 of the Black Swamp Cooperage.
From a commercial aspect,
Right now, what we're doing is we're wrapping up day 2 of the Cooper class. And this is Sean's bucket, the one from Norway.
see the fruit.
We always do an ice splice for our buckets. They make a nice handle. And I've already got 3 of the buckets done. This is the last one of the day. It has been a wonderful class. But what I'm doing is I'm separating the strands and I'm putting a little tape on them so they don't fray as I weave the rope. And this is part of the class I don't think I've ever really recorded during class. But now I've got the 3 strands and I'll unravel it. And then I flatten them out and I'll start with the middle one. And so I open up the rope and I slide one in and pull it snug. Then I take the one to the left, which is number 2. Same thing, open it up, pull it through. And then number 3, I look for where it goes, and there's only one spot back here it needs to go if I can get it in there. And there we go. So that's the start of the ice splice. You want to snug it up, and then you just go right into the second round. We always ice splice 3 times through, and there's claims that if you do an ice splice 3 times, it'll actually pull a truck. I haven't done that ever to see if that'll work. But
Process those as still
now I'm tightening it up, making it, see how nice and tight that is now. And I gotta go through one more time. And like I said, this is Sean's bucket. He's from Norway. Yeah, I hope he's had a good time so far.
that you can.
He come back on the second day. That's always a good thing.
For you,
So,
but
and there we go.
some of them, there are a lot of fires, diseases that come along.
And there's an ice spice.